Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov. Playing face spawning in the south, we've got, I'm just going to call this guy 122mm, with Soviets who has reserve army, airborne troops, and shock rifle frontline. Teaming up with him is Master Cultivator, also a Soviets who has NKVD, guard motor, and mechanized support. From the north, we have MajorKusaetNogi, with Ostheer, elite troops, Ostheer and Luftwaffe supply. And finally, Commander PMC Walther with OKW, Overwatch, Grand Offensive and Elite Armored. I believe the allies are a random team. I think one of them's in the top 20 somewhere and the others around 110. And on the Axis side, a ranged team, last known rank was in the mid-20s, like mid to high 20s. Memory serves. So 3 greens, no machine gun, bit of a strange choice on road to Kharkov. Very good machine gun map. Hopefully we're not seeing any bigoted stuff here in chat.
New Grenadier squad is ready. We have liberated the objective. The Luftwaffe reports get our paradrop medical supplies.
Good bit of action there from the Kugel. 3 conscripts. Conscript into Maxim though for the Cultivator. Just going to jump back into the building. And Maxim action. Cool, gets low. Flanked now by the Grenadiers though. Good numbers over here. Okay, activate this. Hope I did. Have now at least. Oh, MG in the building. How did that get so low? Now he's in trouble. Could get wiped here. Oh, he got out of the building in time. I think if he contributed, shot at it with this Grenadier as well, might have gone down inside the building and lost it altogether, but jumps out, gets a merge off. I don't know how good of a merge this is though, he's going to have to retreat anyway. So greedy positioning there from Master Cultivator does not work out for him. But 122 has done pretty well on his side, so coming over to assist a little bit. No healing for either of the Soviets yet.
Fresh conscripts have arrived. Ready to exit the
And it is going to be battle group.
Begin conversion.
Get some repairs up. Did go for 1-7 med crates as well. Fine. Good in some circumstances. Speaking of med crates, actually, Kusaetnogi.
Medical supplies are
Dropping down some med crates. These do also give you a buff. Which is accuracy, minus 13% received accuracy, so helps you while this is active as well.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our
Looks like another
line.
crate there, doesn't want them falling into enemy hands.
Granted access to superior arms and soldiers.
Merging into the flamer there a bit. Squad inside the building has to evacuate finally. Some good damage onto the stern pyros though. A bit of pushing action from the Kugel, trying to prevent them getting inside the building. No exit on the side. There's some wire down there, so I don't have to get out of there. Make a safer retreat.
The sector is at risk.
Jaeger lights coming onto the field now for Walther. A bit of a close call on the Kugel. Does survive though. overall, very secure fuel for both teams so far, so should be some pretty fast timings. And look at this. 222. Way before 6 minutes for KusaetNogi.
Enemy forces are securing our territory. They have our reach.
To get a mine down there. I wonder if he saw it. Looks like it. Actually clears it off. Does lose control of the fuel here, but the squad's coming in. Should be able to regather it without too much trouble. Just one squad down there holding it. Oh, bit of a chase down from the 222. Jaeger Light's getting involved. Chasing, chasing, chasing. Does not have anti-tank grenades to shut this down, but 222 gets cold feet and decides not to chase anyway. Grenades are ticking. Kind of late for this, considering he doesn't have any tick. I would think he would have anti-tank grenades instead. Slight mistake there from 122. Double Molotovs though, and then an anti-tank grenade. I'll try and knock out the Kubel. Reckless stuff there. Abandoned though. Oh, there it goes. And the Axis are lining up on this cutoff. Now the Molotov there has got to be careful, could get squad wipes. That Jaeger Light there. G43 is online. There we go, they're going to get out of there. So neither of the Soviet players look like they're going to be on time for a light vehicle. And they're going to be against a flak here very shortly. Go for another machine gun here. It's not going to help out against either of these light vehicles, really. I don't think that's a particularly good idea. I suppose the 222's been on the other side of the map so far, but I think as this would have been a much better choice. And Master Cultivator does have a lot of munitions, could use as this barrage, you know, it's not like it's helpless in the anti-infantry department. We are in here, threatening the snare. Oh wow, we got it off there, I wasn't expecting that. Snare off on the 222 as well. And the Sternpires go down, there's some negative cover there. Oh my. Well, there we go. That's a good pushback from the Allies then. Oh, where's the Uraring to over here? Trying to go for mass anti-tank grenades. It's one more and the flak is probably dead here. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. 122 is getting diverted away. A bit of distance between them. There's a lot of grenadiers as well. A lot of bleed here on the Allied side going for this move. Back is slowly getting away. Fresh Sternpire coming up here. Not going to turn up the bleed. Conscripts going in. Oh! I can't believe that AT grenade went off. Comm engineer's dead. So is the flak though, most importantly. The conscript squad kept like dropping down on models. It was gonna die. I don't think I even really saw the throwing animation of it. Crazy. Oh wow. Whoa, what? Oh, he went for the Luftwaffe officer. Oh, you don't see this too often. This is a very rare selection. Probably because it's
Bombs are loaded
Not,
and ready
not
to
as
be
good as
dropped.
the artillery officer, but it's one man's opinion. What a fight back on territory, though. You know, Allies are almost base pinned here. Lost control of their cutoff. And now they fall all the way back. Knocked out. Big flak. Have a look at the KD here while we're at it. Ooh! Oh! 3 deaths for 1 kill. Ooh.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Smoke out.
The Luftwaffe reports it can now paradrop medical supplies on your command.
It's a lot of squads coming in. Just to have those med crates back here. That buff lasts for about 30 seconds, right? A bit of LMG action firing up. Oh, AT gun goes down out the back here. There's this shot in there, just the lone one. Good position to make Master Cultivator pay here, but oh wow, just the fake of the Molotov was enough to force the double retreats there. Alright. Tough battle through the middle. Over's already. Oh, was this barrage out back? I thought it was going to be after the Grenadier as well. MajorKusaetNogi getting pounded by these double zis barraging. Get harassed down on the fuel here though again. Neither of the allied players going for a light vehicle. Does feel like it's held them back a little bit here. But finally getting their tick going. Tier 4 up now for 122. Nearly done. Well, about halfway done for Master Cultivator as well. So that's when the conscripts start getting that power spike going. Civ Man coming online. Start to become way more effective. Not if they're running head on into overs like this. Looks like he's just not going to use mid bunker the whole game and going to continue dropping down those med crates. Does add up though over time. It's pretty expensive eventually. On top of just requiring more micro as well. So making a bit of a play here. He's got his inspiring aura going. It's just timed out now, but oh boy. Okay, retreating down the road. Maybe it looks like the Maxim was shooting at the Grenadiers. Close to a... Yep, there it goes. Machine gun down. This positioning, 222 skating its way out of there, getting back behind the bushes.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Jumps back on the Maxim though, able to hold on here. Oh no, combat engineer is dead over here. That's a second squad wiped for 122. Bit of a fadeaway incendiary grenade there. So he wants to come in here. Oh, here comes a T-34. Just a 76, but it's the first medium to hit the field 15 minutes in. See, we have one in the build at the moment for KusaetNogi as well, but he kind of missed his timing. Perhaps we've got this out about a minute ago, but he's been hurting for manpower. Look at the KD here. He's doing very well though, 92 for 44. Getting those crates going again. He's run out of them now. This is the last one.
Panzer 4 is ready for battle.
Coming in. So now avoiding taking any damage here. A bit of a sight blocker perhaps going. Who's inside the building working well. Trying to attack around, but these sandbags are pretty hard to clear off if you don't have any AoE. Not like constructed sandbags. Okay, P4 swooping around, getting around to the back. Looking for the D crew. Does not have the machine gun upgraded yet though. Taking a while. Brings in the suppression run against the building, but barely did anything. Jumped out of the building anyway. Back on the Zis. The P4's in some trouble. Gonna try to get behind the building. Did he lose vision of it? I thought he was going to get another shot in, and look from the amount of health he has remaining, it probably would have been the kill too. What happened there? T-34 is going for a bit of a chase, but the 222 is going to run interference for blocking. Keeps putting this on to hold fire. He's going in, but there's a pack back there. Connects for one shot. Oh boy. Oh, and he bounces. He goes for the ram though. It penetrates. It wasn't enough. He's healthy enough to survive that. Wow. I will say that it was kind of suicidal for the T-34 to chase there. I thought he was just going to kill the 222 and call it a day, but went for the ramp. A KV-8 from Cultivator. Wow. Very good against infantry, not so good against tanks, but it does okay, you know, you switch over the old 45mm gun on it. Oh, wow. The Zis of Master Cultivator coming in clutch there. And there's the KV-8 now. Spraying all sorts of flames about. Bouncing that shot from the pack also. If he came down this side, he would have a really good time with the KV-8. Doesn't look like he's going to do that though. Could be some good teamwork.
Stuka prepared to drop smoke. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Allies are down on victory points at this stage. Smoke onto the building. Reposition.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Officer really in deep here. Why is he retreating? Maybe he's not familiar with what the officer can do, but that pinning Strafer can do very little damage.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
That's one of the reasons why generally I feel the heavy mortar from the artillery officer is better vet 1 ability. Hunter Biden paying it too much respect. This isn't a good spot again though. Early retreats. He could have merged into one of these if he wanted to keep them here and retreat the other. Panzer for MajorKusaetNogi. Got a Howie coming up from Walther. Double Raketmans lighting them up there. Making a move, but For the Fatherland is active right now for Walther. Big received accuracy bonus, making this kind of a suicidal maneuver. KV-8's coming in though. And there we go, full retreat from Walther. That's what I was hoping for earlier. Now there is a bit more resistance. There's a second Raketin on this side, but still very effective there. And a Katyusha to back this up. This is a bit risky without a second anti-tank gun, without a load of mines. He's getting some down now. Could get caught off guard under strength in the anti-tank department. KV-8 spraying little flames on the ground, then backing away. There's the Katyusha though. Well targeted. Making a bit of trouble. Howie coming back the other direction.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Smoke again. The Werfer machine gun was already retreating though. Oh, big Katyusha. That one's from 122.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
KV-8's in some trouble. Rear armor exposed there. Took a lot of damage.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Dodge. Slash retreat anyway. Meanwhile, the OKW play on their side. Gets the decoy on the Zis. Axis are riding high right now. Oh, good merge. Using tracking as well, boosting up the vision. Sternbow's dead? Really? Treats the Raketin as well, so T-34 is coming back in.
The enemy is reduced to 300 points.
5 kills on the Howie already though, that's off to a great start. And then a Jagdpanzer from Walther. I think that's a pretty safe option. Where's he going with that conscript? Wow, that was a huge misplay. Sloppy stuff. Cancels the Jagdpanzer, okay. Unexpected. Rebuilds the Sternpires. Why? I think Jagdpanzer, you know, on a relatively narrow map like this, it's a strong option, and getting it early so you can get the vet advantages is always a good option. Makes me think he's maybe going to go for the King Tiger or something. Does not have the mechanized down yet though. Maybe it's healthy again.
Sector under attack. SU-85 tank destroyer ready.
Luckily, KusaetNogi not activating target weak point there. If he got stunned in place, could have even been close to death. 10 kills for the Howie. Luckily, Maxim has a lot of crew members. Didn't quite get the 18-8 off. Ooh, Katyusha coming in. It's from 122 mil. He's up to Vet 1 already. Master Cultivator also ready to go here. He's been on call ready to fire for such a long time now. There's the Werfer. Raising damage. Not what he's hoping for. Combat Engineer's dead. Enough the team weapons with that Katyusha. Doesn't look like he's having good results. Opportunities are dead though. Here they go with greens. Opens up the capture again. The allies are down by about 90 points at this stage. Master Cultivator still struggling. Needs that Katyusha to start getting a few more kills. It has been, you know, pretty well targeted both times. Just needs things to line up correctly. Okay, this is a hopeful attack. Kind of finds the repairs back here. Which is interesting. How do you know about that? We have the planes ready to go for Walther as well. Same story now. And tank Overwatch. Panther popping out here for both of the Axis players. Almost back to back. Doing some blitz action. He switched over to the 45mm gun. Jumps out of the building before it gets flattened. And this is optimum range for the KV-8. It's got a really good penetration right up close. Panther's making a play though. Bit of Werfer action. And here come the planes. Master Cultivator in major trouble. It's the incendiary bombing and the sector assault. P4's going in, but he takes a main gun crit from the anti-tank Overwatch. Not able to get the kill on the SU-85, but the pack does. It's just carnage. Hard to keep up with what's going on. KV-8 take a Faust here. He's taking some anti-tank plane action as well. Goes down to the planes. Katyusha's getting some pretty good hits. No wipes though. It's very low. Drop down the incendiary artillery. How are we out the back? Oof, really bad for Master Cultivator there. 2 huge losses. I mean, it was looking pretty good for him at the start. He did knock out the P4, but those planes just kind of made it safe. Made it so much more lethal. I think otherwise the KV-8 might have survived as well. Ouch. 63.59 versus 89.77. Big lead for the Axis after that. She's ready to go. Move forwards. He's targeting the machine gun.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
Just landing in a circle around the machine gun here. T-34. Do you see the Werfer somehow? Maybe it got like touched by one of the rockets or something. Took a tiny point of damage.
Available to drop smoke.
You're going for the Werfer now though. We're going after the Maxim. Oh, annihilates it too. Wow. Everything going right for the Axis at the moment.
We are losing a sector.
Maxim's doing a good job holding the territory, and the Allies have actually somehow brought it back to almost even. Despite being down massively in population, but here we go, big power spike. IS-2 hit in the field. Does have to contend with 2 Panthers, but he can invest in the long game. Still got quite a lot of victory points to work with, and once that IS-2 hits Vet 2, that's when it's that range bonus. It's so good against the Panthers. So he's just got to play the long game here and be patient. Probably if I was 122 mil as well, I would be... trying not to lose the conscript squad, but also maybe thinking about a quad, because you don't want to be losing your IS-2 to the next dose of planes. That's how you could lose the game. Now he fire out the back. He's picked up a second howitzer, in fact. Don't think that was the right call. Big damage. Oh, IS-2 didn't land. Oh man, that could have been a dead Panther there. That would have been the Allies right back in the game. They did a squad wipe on the side. I need down. Oh, well, this was from a supply drop. I must have missed it, I think. MG-34 packed from supply drop, maybe.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Yeah, oftentimes when we see that, it's for the tech skipping, but he did go for tier 2 as well. Driving around on hold fire a lot of the time, kind of interesting.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Okay, a mechanized truck is coming down for Walther. Right next to his LEFH. Huge amount of population tied up in those 2 howitzers. Like, so rare that going for a second howitzer is the right call. Not a bad map for the howitzer either, you know, relatively narrow. You don't have to rotate around too much from side to side. Oh, Katyusha gets the job done this time around. Decrease the Raketin. We have the pack right there, and it's Vet 3 as well. Get ready to fire on it. Uh-oh, Maxim decrewed. Both? Oh no. How do Did he rebuild? Maybe he rebuilt this Maxim. That 2, then he lost one. Maybe he built another one. I might have missed it. Might be worth most Cultivator repairing up some of these team weapons as well at some stage. Seems like their weapon health is getting quite low and he's just outright losing them.
Heavy machine gun team prepared for combat.
Go check that weapon health from time to time. Axis though, somehow, you know, they've been way ahead in population. It's pretty much even now, but after that first era loiter, they've been way ahead in population, but they haven't managed to convert it to victory point control. And I think part of it's because so much population is tied up in 2 howitzers. 17 kills on this one though. This is actually doing pretty well. Not so good with that Werfer. Oh.
Enemy forces are
Good
securing
Molotov
our
action there. The
territory.
Panther probing. Takes a walloping though. Pretty much all the Allied anti-tank is right in this area. Anti-tank Overwatch ready to go. So are the sector assault planes.
Stuka strafe run available.
Close to the population limit, but not quite there. Could be considering a muni cache. Second Werfer from KusaetNogi. I don't know. How are they going to deal with these tanks? There's a lot of indirect fire on the Allied side. Coming on the Axis side now. Okay, airburst. You see this used too often. I feel like airburst is something if you're trying to like push into this area afterwards you go for. If you're doing more damage. Looks like the regular barrage is better. Just making use of the creeping barrage back there a bit. Pack pushes up though and it knocks out the Katyusha. What a move from KusaetNogi. Pack came all the way forwards for that. Now under pressure, but the conscripts give up the chase. We're about to run into the machine gun. We're kissing decrewed over here meanwhile. Planes dropped in, T-34 in some major trouble. He's gonna get out of there though. Make some decrewed, recruit again. And they kill off the Raketten, okay. Machine gun still back there, still locking down the VP. Oh, a quad actually. I didn't notice this, but yes, a quad now for Master Cultivator. Looks like it took care of all the planes. Good idea. We also have enough for the heavy bombing run now. Don't see this almost ever. It's so expensive. Very slow coming down. Quite easy to dodge. It can be devastating.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Oh wow, another rare sight. The fragmentation shell. Often feel like it's not really worth its munitions cost, but use it there. Burst on top of the AT.
The enemy has 100 points remaining.
And you heard the announcer. X is ticking under 100 now. For a Jagdpanzer, brings him up to close to the population limit now. Did lose both of his Raketten, so he definitely needed more anti-tank. Smoke out. The Maxim's pushed all the way up here. Forced away the machine gun, opening up the triple cap now. Werfer going in. Decrew.
We have lost the machine gun through.
IS-2's right there though. Revet 2 on the IS-2. Panther's moving. He's popping blitz. 385 missed a shot on him earlier, but now he's in zone up for an engine crit. 385's just got to play the range advantage game here, and he can comfortably win this. He's moving in. The Panther assisting him with the escape potentially. Doesn't quite have enough for the anti-tank Overwatch, otherwise could have activated, but doesn't even need it. The S-285, he's picked up a second one now, chasing them down. Looks out the engine damage Panther. A bit of Katyusha action in here as well. Could be a squad wipe against the cons. Yep. See the Werfer barraging out the back. Pretty well avoided though. I don't know what that was targeting. Quad's getting involved though. Fair enough. Axis applying a lot of pressure right now. I don't know if these trades are that good for them. Oh! The big bomb's out the back there. Looks like it didn't hit too much though. Getting away from the pack. Aggressively using that pack.
The enemy is taking our territory.
I think if I... Yeah, conscripts actually get the kill anyway. I was going to say, I think if I was him, I'd be continuing to chase with the conscripts, decoying that pack so big. And he's going to go for the steal on it even, looks like. Some kind of bug. Do you see this? Oh! Great Werfer. Conscript gets wiped. What happened to it? It's disappeared now anyway. Cooper going in there. From the side with the Molotov. WS-285's taming that Yak Panzer. Triple cap right now for the Axis though. Allies do have a lot more points to work with. And the IS-2's healthy, ready to make some moves. Officer does have really good vision, so it's providing a lot of intel to the Axis right here in this position. Nice to manage to sneak 2 VPs again, and the Axis taking under 50 now. No, they stopped the clock at 50. Kills on the T-34. So he's hitting himself with his Werfer. Such conservative play with this IS-2 though. Rebuild on the Panther from KusaetNogi. Okay, bit of a move coming in. The plane's brought down. 122 getting out of here. Might be the end of his T-34 though. Close range Katyusha, there's not hitting much, and they're in the danger zone with this. Do still have that quad out the back. It's working its magic, but there's still a lot of planes to get through. They're dropping the anti-tank Overwatch. Master Cultivator coming in. Big damage on the Panther. That's blitzing out to safety. KV-8's going to town. Axis do manage to get a triple cap though. So Overwatch going to time out here shortly, so Axis can re-engage. Fresh Panther coming in. No pin from the Whiffer, and the officer dies to the IS-2, which has now hit that magic number. Bit 2 got the range and the accuracy bonus. Panther straight away, taking some big hits from the double S-ready 5s. Wants to keep the machine gun in here for victory point control, but the KV-8 did too much damage. Now the Panther's in trouble, WS-ready 5s, but they didn't chase while they were reloading, so they don't get another opportunity to deal damage. Probably could have got the kill there if they chased.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Have opened up the victory points again though. The Howie action. How are they doing? 16... 33 on this one. Quietly, just performing pretty well. Better than most of the rocket artillery, which is rare. Okay. Making use of the cautious movement. Creeping around. And misses its first shot, unfortunate. And making some moves. He's blitzing in, the IS-2's low. That Panzer getting some good pins off. But he's not on prioritized vehicles with the Panther. Delays the kill. Gives time for the ram. Oh, and it penetrates too. WS-35's rotating. And the stun prevents the kill. The IS-2 able to skate away. Jagdpanzer dead up here to the Raketen. And the Panther goes down. Disaster. Triple cap against the Axis. Wow.
We have lost
2 points left. Axis. 1 point. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Wow. Oh man, that was so unfortunate. Well, I mean, I suppose he does partially have himself to blame, right? Because he didn't have his Panther on prioritized vehicles, so the barrel spun the wrong way. Probably missed an opportunity for an extra shot there. That T-34 Ram connected just in the nick of time. I can't believe that IS-2 escaped. But it did. And probably academic anyway, because the Allies able to grind out the victory points. I don't really understand how the Axis were like 40 population ahead, but not in control, or at least 2 of the victory points for basically the entire time. They were massively in the lead there. Not sure exactly how that happened, but well done to the Allies making it happen like that. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.